If easy mode on YouTube is so easy, then why does it feel so hard? Especially to new YouTubers like me and probably like you, right? Well, this was the question that has been rolling around my head for the past couple of weeks, and it's exactly why I'm making this video today. Hi, my name is Michelle, and this is a brand new YouTube channel. And I wanted to do the easy mode video because there are tons of people out there like me who either want to start a new YouTube channel or they have just started and they're hearing about how easy it is, or just put it on easy mode. But the problem is that the people telling us that it's easy or that there is an easy mode are people who have thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers. And they have teams. And that was my breaking point yesterday when I watched a video about YouTube easy mode from someone who I love and respect, and I get a lot of value from her videos. But when she started talking about, yeah, I didn't even have my team edit my video, and we really didn't put that much into our thumbnail, I was like, whoa, girl, I don't have a team. Do you have a team? I don't have a team. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what easy mode is and is not. And I'm going to give you 3 simple things. I promise I'm going to keep it simple that you can do today to get your first video up there, or you can add that to your little tool belt to do your next videos. So let's talk about it. So first of all, I have my notes on Post-its and I taped it together. I was going to type it all out and I thought, no, I'm not doing that. We're just going to keep it simple. So keeping it simple here. So easy mode is not about zero effort. It's about lower effort in the things that aren't essential. So to me, there are 3 things that are really essential. And those essential things are your topic, your title, and your thumbnail. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on topic, and then we'll talk a little bit about title and thumbnail, but I don't want this video to be too long or overwhelming. So easy mode is about removing blocks. So what is the thing that is blocking you from creating your video? Is it that you don't have proper lighting? Is it that you only have your phone? You really don't have a DSLR camera or anything like that, or DLSR? I don't know which one it is. You don't have a camera to do your videos? It doesn't matter. Take it to the very basics. What do you need to create a video? You just need some way to record. That's it. You don't need a fancy mic. You don't need fancy lighting. I have shadows all over the place. It's okay. Keep it basic. The most important thing is your topic. What are you talking about? You are here not to have the fancy lighting and the editing and all that. You are here to provide value to people. So what is your topic? Know it really well. I suggest talking about a topic that maybe you're doing as part of your career, or it's something that you're passionate about. List those out. What is it that you want to discuss? You don't have to be a master at that topic. So that's the number 1 thing, is talk about a topic that you already know about. And the reason I suggest that is a few things. Number 1, if you know about that topic, then you already have some confidence. It's already difficult enough to get in front of a video and put your face out there and share it with the world. So give yourself a fighting chance. Talk about something that you have some confidence in, that you have some knowledge that you want to share with other people, or something that you're passionate about. And you don't have to be a master at it, okay? So, I was an educator for many years. I was a teacher and I was a principal. And so if you look at it from a school perspective, we go from kindergarten to 1st grade to 2nd grade and on up until we graduate, right? And then maybe you go to college and get a degree. So your topic, you are a master at a certain level. So maybe in your topic, you are on, let's call it level 3 or grade 3, but there's somebody that's in kindergarten. Okay, they are just starting out. So to them, you have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to your topic. So build some confidence around that. Okay. The number 2 thing that I want to discuss here with the topic, so we're still talking about topic, I'm going to spend most of the time there, is teach a simple lesson. Again, going back to that relative mastery of information. When you're teaching someone a lesson, I have a very simple structure that I use. And here's my structure. State a problem that gives someone a possible solution, maybe some examples, and tell them why it's going to work. Then another example and solution and why it's going to work. Another solution, examples, and why it's going to work. And I typically do not give people more than 3 things, 3 steps, 3 whatever, max 5, maximum. And that would have to be in fine detail. Because if you do more than that, speaking as an educator, that is going to overwhelm people, it's going to frustrate them, and they're going to give up. And guess what? If you create a video and your topic is very convoluted, then it's going to stress you out. You're going to feel frustrated and you're going to have the tendency to give up. So let's just keep it simple. Next, I want to talk to you about practicing. I practiced a little bit before I put this video out there. I just read through my notes several times, but don't over practice because people are done with that. They are so through with the perfectly curated video where the lighting is perfect and the person talking to you looks perfect and there are, frames of things flying in and there, all this B-roll going on. It is a bit much. We want quality information. That's what we're here for. And so if those things become a distraction rather than a support to the information you're providing, then it's not so valuable. It's taking away from the value of the video. So keep it simple, practice a little bit, but then put yourself on camera. Because also, if you are overly practiced, then it does not come off as sincere and authentic. And people really crave, and let me tell you what they crave. They crave authenticity. They crave a sense of community. They want to feel like they know you. And if everything is perfect, it feels fake. It feels unattainable. And if I don't think that I can achieve the level of what you're doing, I'm not even going to try it. So keep it simple for the person listening to you and keep it simple for yourself. So after you are practicing and you do that video, so easy mode is I'm not going to edit this, or if I do, it's going to be very, very basic edits. I might take out some long pauses that are there, but otherwise I'm not editing. I'm not worrying about, my light back there shining through. I'm not worrying about the shadows on the walls. So don't worry about it. Just finish it up. And then here's the next part that's going to be really, really difficult for you. Releasing the video. That is the most difficult part. I can tell you from last week that when I was publishing, it's like I had to have an out-of-body experience where I just took the emotion out. I'm like, okay, Michelle, step back, step out of your body for a moment and just go on automatic and go ahead and hit that publish button. It's okay. And I did that. And I'm going to give you another little tip that I did after I hit publish. I actually scheduled it ahead of time. After I scheduled it and I knew that it had released, I did not go to my YouTube channel to see how it was doing. I didn't, because I wanted it to have some space to grow. And it doesn't matter. The reason I am here is to help other people. I'm not here to get tons of views or hundreds of thousands of followers. If I get it, great. And you know what? I just had a handful of views yesterday. I am thankful for every single one of them. But whether I get a ton of views or not doesn't matter. I am still going to put out content. And I tell you who I put out content for. I put out content for the people, and this is my avatar or my target audience, whatever you want to call it. I put out content for the people with whom I already work. I coach people. I coach a lot of people for free at a place where I volunteer because they can't afford a coach, but I want them to succeed and they're ready to succeed. So in a way, that's exactly what I'm doing here on YouTube. I want you to succeed. And so I'm going to give you tons of content about mindset. So if you're interested in mastering your mindset so that you remove blocks and you go after the things you want to in life, please hit subscribe, hit like on this video because I'll be putting out a ton of content. Okay, now the last two things I want to talk about, and I'm going to keep it super simple here, is the title and your thumbnail. I approach this so simply. Yes, I do some keyword analysis, very basic. I have basic tools that I use. I use Ahrefs, Ahrefs. If you look up free SEO tools, there is a free version of it. Use it, it'll help. Ask the public. There's a free version. It will help. However, don't let this stuff become a block. Create a title and put it on your YouTube video and put it out there. It may be successful, it may not be, but guess what? You can always change that title as you learn more. Don't allow that to block you from putting out your video. And also the same with your thumbnail. I did a very simple thumbnail and I have a very simple layout that I use, and I'm going to use that background consistently. I'm not going to change things. I'm going to have a basic format or outline for my thumbnail. Last week or a couple of weeks ago, I went out with some friends and we did B-roll and pictures. And that's all I did were thumbnail pictures because I knew I wanted to get out my YouTube video. But one of my blocks that I needed to remove was I don't have any pictures for thumbnails and I don't have anybody to take them for me. So they took the pictures and I am using those photos. Even if I don't love them, I'm using them for right now in my thumbnails. I can take more later. So I figure out my title and my thumbnails by looking at what other people do. I'm not reinventing the wheel, and neither should you. This is easy mode. Don't bust yourself up over, oh my gosh, do I have the right keywords? Am I optimizing? Am I doing the search engine optimization? That doesn't matter right now. And this is the number one thing that ties all this together is that you are removing your blocks and you're experimenting. All right, I want you to have a childlike excitement about this. You remember when you were a kid and you just went outside and played, and maybe you had make-believe friends, maybe you explored nature and you were fascinated by it. I want you to have that same approach with YouTube, okay? I tell all of my clients this one little phrase when it comes to trying something new. It's an experiment. I'll do a whole video on that later, but I want you to approach this as it's an experiment. It doesn't matter if it goes viral or not, okay? You are learning. So tell yourself, you know what? This is an experiment, and I want you to dabble and play, because if you don't enjoy this, you're not going to last very long on YouTube or in anything that you attempt to do in life because it's not fun. And I think that as we get older and we're adults, we just take the fun out of things because everything has to be so serious. It's got to be hard work and, it has to be perfect. It has to be just this way. Especially as we gain more experience in something, we expect ourselves to be perfect. Screw that, y'all. I want to have fun and I want to put videos out. So I'm going to do them on easy mode. And I hope you will too. So, what are your thoughts? What have you experienced with easy mode? Have you put a video out yet? Or are you still lurking backstage in the wings, just kind of looking at people putting videos out? I want to encourage you to put your video out today, tomorrow. Just do it and schedule it. And don't be fearful because life is short and you want to make the most of it. Live your life intentionally. So please drop in the comments below whether you've put out a video yet, if you've done it on easy mode, or if you've like totally confounded yourself and overwhelmed yourself by trying to have everything perfect. Let it all go. Make it easy. Have fun. Experiment. So if you got value from this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, friends. I am sending you lots of love, peace, and harmony. Bye.